everyone, it's Todd. So my coworker Cassie recently made a video about composting, and it really got me interested in the topic of composting, which left me wondering, what if you don't have a yard? Like, what do you do if you live in an apartment building and you don't have access to a yard? So I contacted two different companies called Waste Not and Compost Crusaders to see if they had any resources to help me answer these questions I had about why we should compost and what we should do if we don't have a yard. Here's what they had to say.
Happy Earth Week. My name is Ryan. I'm the program director at Nourish. We're in Sheboygan Falls. We do education with food and education with food-related things like composting. So I'm here representing Waste Not Composting Services. They're out of Sheboygan area. They actually serve southeastern Wisconsin in general, many counties around the area. So our family compost, we think it's really important, and I wanted to show you some of the things that we compost, and maybe you could join too if you don't already. So we have a paper container that we compost, that we got some to-go food in. What else do we have in here, Finley?
Plant.
Some plant trimmings from our house.
Coffee filters.
Coffee filters.
Egg shells. Beets.
A beet that we didn't quite get to, huh?
Bread.
Some leftover bread.
And
there's a chunk of carrot here from when we were juicing. So all these things could go in the garbage and be waste and go to a landfill, or they could be composted at a local farm and turn into some valuable resources. This is helping to connect the dots of farm to table, but then back to the farm. For $4 a week, you can compost in your house as well. You get a clean bucket delivered to you every week, 52 weeks a year. The bucket's 5 gallons, but they're considering getting smaller ones in the future, so in case if you don't think you'll go through a 5-gallon one, that might be a feature for you. If you and your neighbor both sign up, it's $3.50 for each of you. If you refer someone, you get a free week of composting. So this bucket that gets collected, it goes to a farm, they compost it there. That compost, if you want some back, you can get that compost from May to October, so 6 months. And it's free to you. You can use that compost in your house plants or in your garden, or if you don't think you'll use it and you don't want it, you can leave it at the farm. It's just a free service that you can have if you'd like. So with this wonderful service, there's no contracts. They've been in business since 2017. You can follow the link on this video to sign up for yourself. Take care of the environment. It's good for the next generation. It's good for our generation. It's good for Mother Earth. Take care.
In your backyard, it's really easy to do. And now is a great time to start. A lot of people have some extra free time on their hands nowadays. But basically, if you were to use a 5-gallon bucket for a collection and you were to contribute that into your backyard bin, you'd want to use 2 5-gallon buckets worth of a brown source. Your brown source is going to be materials like leaves. I go ahead and I stockpile my carbon source. And then that way, every time you add food scraps to your backyard bin, you have the brown material you need to cover it up to make sure that you don't cause any odor or animal issues. And if you don't have the space or still don't have the time to do composting in your backyard, Compost Crusader is here to help. We're about to tell you all about our curbside compost service. We accept all types of food scraps, including cooked meat, dairy, breads, grains, pastas. We'll even take old greasy pizza boxes. And that starter kit is what we find you're going to need for internal collection. And everybody's a little bit different, so we have options for you to choose from. The one little basket that has the open holes in it comes with a or several brown paper liners that you can utilize. The next one is a 5-gallon bucket that we utilize kind of like a grocery store bag. The third one is where you would be utilizing your own type of collection method, like an old Tupperware container or something like that. And I would definitely suggest maybe putting a little bottom in there of some tissue paper or even shredded non-glossy newspaper would be appropriate. And then this you would be dumping outside into landscaping bags. When you're ready to contribute to your outside bin, if you're going to be utilizing utilizing your own internal collection with no bagged method, you would want to utilize an outside landscaping bag. Line your outside bin with the landscaping bag, and then you can go ahead and just directly empty your food scraps into the bin and crinkle up the outside bag, trying to close it, the brown paper bag, and then you just simply empty it into your outside bin. Go ahead and put some yard debris at the bottom. That's a great way to keep your outside bin clean, and we can take yard material. Signing up has never been easier. Just go to our website, go to our residential tab within the website, and then scroll down a little bit to the map where you can go ahead and put in your address. Based upon your address, it'll let you know if we service your area. These are all the different areas that we service in southeastern Wisconsin. We hope you come aboard.